Qam Yasharahla. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great milestone, peace and salutation to you, Akim, of just pushing the truth in love and sincerity, and in charity with all humility. Okay, Shalom to the few sisters that be watching and learning. Okay, stay strong, Shalom. This is the brother Yashawan from the GMS Bahamas. Qam coming back at you with another brief lesson. Okay, it's entitled Control Your Spirit. Okay, or have rule over your spirit. Okay, so yeah, man, control your spirit, which is rule your spirit. Okay, not just in lust, but in all things that might go against the Most High, power Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, such as wickedness, okay, evil, okay, abominations, okay. When you see these things or come up, okay, you want to know how to control your spirit, okay, malice in your heart, all right, covetousness, okay, all these different things. Over sum up everything, wickedness, okay, you must control or rule our spirit, okay, not being mad for every little thing, okay, not being angry for every little thing, okay, have control over your spirit, because if you don't have no control or constraint, okay, you could lose it, alright. So I have here Proverbs 25 and verse 28, and we're going to read this in three different versions, okay. This is the King James version. Proverbs 25 and 28. He that had no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. You hear that? He that had no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Okay? So we can get that in the ESV. Proverbs 25 and 28. A man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. Okay? So you see, self-control, which is also constraint. Okay? So now we can get the RV. Okay? The RV Revised Version 1895. Okay, Proverbs 25 and 28. He whose spirit is without restraint, I say constraints a lot, restraint, is like a city that is broken down and had no wall. Okay, showing you that he has no protection. Okay, that is not strong. Anything can and could devour it, just like yourself. Okay, if you can't rule or control your spirit, means you're weak in many things. Okay, if your walls has fallen, okay, what does that mean? Okay, they were not strong. Okay, if a brother offended you, okay, or rebuke you, okay, and you hold it in for days, for weeks, for years, shows your weakness. Okay, same thing with having malice in your heart. Okay, shows that you are weak. Okay, you don't know how to restrain your spirit from letting darkness take that light from you. Okay, you have no self-control. Okay, even with lust, right, lusting after another man's wife. Okay, committing abomination, committing adultery, salak. Okay, have your heart desired as hell. Okay, trying to get rich of Esau's no riches. Okay, being proud, okay, full of pride. All of these stuff is contribution to you not ruling your spirit when you come to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, this is why we must serve him in spirit and in truth. Okay? Alright? So we can go back to Proverbs 25 and 28 in the ESV. It say a man without self-control is like a city broken into and left without walls. Okay? You see many nigger woman, okay, with nothing on. Okay, you tend to lust and know that they are flicking harlots and as well other men's wives. Okay? Shows that you have no self-control. Okay? And not only that, alright? Shows that if somebody offended you, okay, for simple things, you ready to tear off their head. Okay? Shows that no self-control. Okay, especially for a seasoned brother, a brother who may be in this thing for a while. Okay? You still can't get it together. You still don't understand what the scriptures say. Okay? That you be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Okay? Somebody come up to the camp, okay, making noise or whatever have you. Alright? You deal with that in a proper manner. Okay? A humble manner. Alright? And rebuke them in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? And the Lord will do everything else. Alright? So, self-control is important. Okay? It keeps you disciplined. Alright? So let's look at this word. Self-control. Okay? Alright? You can look at this word self-control. Okay? From the Google.
Self-control.
Self-control. The ability to control oneself, in particular one's emotions and desires, especially in difficult situations. Okay, so the Most High, he don't deal with emotions. Okay? He don't deal with emotions. Because if you can't control your spirit, okay, then you don't have your spirit discipline. Okay? Alright? You have a lot of Jake, okay, who are weak, okay, who emotional, okay, you rebuke them, okay, they stop texting you, they stop calling you, okay, you don't hear from them. Alright? Not saying that it's happened to us, okay, but just saying out loud, if brothers them doing that. Okay? The Google definition say, especially in difficult situation. Okay? So, anything that may be difficult to you, you may lose it if you can, or if you may can, if you lose it, Salak, right? If you can't deal with the situation, you may lose it, Salak. Okay? For instance, all right, if somebody stole your car or stole your Jordans, okay, you know, one of those stuff what you love, okay, you may lose it if you can't control your spirit. All right, okay, you may lose it, boy. Alright? But we know that the Most High Power Yahweh Bashem Yahushai already covered, okay, already covered the things that are which difficult for us. Okay? If we may lose a loved one, right? A brother or a sister, a mother or a father, and if you can't control your spirit, okay, whereas you disconnect yourself from the brotherhood, whereas you lose it, okay, you start freaking out. All right. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai don't tell you. Yahushai tell you in Matthew 10 and 37. Okay. As a matter of fact, let me just pull that up. Okay. Yahushai don't tell you. All right. That's supposed to be covered. And when you come to serve the Lord, you know that the Lord I tell you, when you come to serve him, he make you low. Okay, according to Sirach chapter 2. This is Matthew 10 and 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Okay, so if you may lose a brother or sister, mother or father, okay, and you don't know how to deal with it, whereas you distance yourself, you disconnect yourself, then you're weak. Okay? Because that's supposed to be a light affliction. Alright? You're supposed to know what time it is. You're supposed to know who have done that. According to Deuteronomy 32 and 39. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. I, the Lord, have done all these things. Okay? So if you were put into a difficult situation, all right, you should know how to deal with it. Okay? You should know how to deal with that. Not distance yourself. Okay? So we go right back here to the revised version, Proverbs 25 and 28. He whose spirit is without restraint, you don't have no control. Okay? And us who come to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, okay, you must have control. You must be disciplined. Okay? In order to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? If you're not disciplined, alright, and you have no restraint over your spirit, you don't know how to rule your spirit, okay, then truly you ain't really serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in spirit and in truth. Okay? You basically lying to yourself. Alright? Yeah, we may go off from time to time, but every time is a problem. It is a situation. You need to check yourself. That's where examining yourself come in, Salak. Okay? So Proverbs 25 and 28 say, he whose spirit is without restraint is like a city that is broken down and had no wall. Showing you if you can't rule your spirit, you will fall weak, even though you think you are strong. Okay? You would be like the one who built his house on the sand, thinking you good. Okay, and we all know that story. Okay? So we have to be strong and have restraint within our spirit. Strengthen ourselves with this word. Okay? So we can go right here to the book of 2 Chronicles. Okay, chapter 32 and verse 5. Okay? Because I mentioned, right, we have to strengthen ourselves with this word. Okay? 2 Chronicles 32 and 5. And he strengthened himself and built up all the wall that was broken, and raised it up to the towers, and another wall without, and prepared Millo in the city of David, and made darts and shields in abundance. So what he did, okay, the same thing we have to do, strengthen ourselves in this word and build up all the wall that is broken, okay, which is the knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, this is causing us to have restraint within our spirit, causing us to rule our spirit, okay, and raise it up to the towers, putting on the whole armor, okay, and another wall without. All right, always be prayed up, okay, all right. So we have to rule our spirit. If not, you don't want to be taken, okay. If you don't rule your spirit, okay, because if you don't rule your spirit, you'll be just like the scriptures say, okay, be taken with a wall with broken walls. Going back to Proverbs, okay, 25, okay. All right, going back to Proverbs 25 and 28. Okay, he that had no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down. So if you don't have discipline and the spirit of the Lord, okay, you'll be just like the city, okay, that is broken down without walls. All right. So let's get the book of Nehemiah, okay, chapter 1 and verse 3. Okay, and they said unto me, the remnant that are left of the captivity there in the province are in great affliction and reproach. The wall of Jerusalem is also is broken down, and the gates thereof are burnt with fire. Showing you that when you can't rule your spirit, everything will be taken away. You see? Everything will be taken away. You hear the scripture say? And they said unto me, the remnant that are left of the captivity are there in the province are in great affliction. Okay? Now you may think that you ruling, you may think that you're not going off by not ruling your spirit, by being in subjection, okay? By not taking heed to the word of the Lord, and by not taking heed to the men of the Lord that chastise you, that rebuke you, that admonish you. Okay? We all seen it happen. When you don't take correction, okay, you'll be broken down. You'll be taken out. Okay? All right? So, correction and chastisement is meant to humble you. Okay? So that you would rule your spirit. Okay? So that you take control and have restraint of your spirit so that you wouldn't go off. Okay? All right? Now using this precept just as an analogy to show you that, hey, that when you have no restraint over your spirit, okay, that you will be taken out. The spirit of the Lord, okay, will leave you. All right? If you don't take chastisement, you don't take correction, all right, you won't do what you want to do, okay, but not follow the word of the Lord, okay. You want to be in this thing and be in the world, okay. You can't be like that, okay. The Lord ain't dealing with that. The Lord tell you he'd rather have you hot or cold, because if you're lukewarm, he can spew you out, okay. And that is another form of you not ruling or being self-control, being in self-control, ruling your spirit or being in self-control. Okay? So yeah, man. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Wakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone, peace and salutation to you, Akim, who just pushing the truth in love and sincerity and in charity with all humility. Shalom and abad babal. Qam Yasharahla.